Hi guys, my name is Kelsey Boosman, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about how music has impacted my life. Just to give you a little bit of background information, Mrs. Jack and I went to high school together and then our first year of college. So currently, I am a special education teacher. I teach elementary school and I live in Washington State. I don't do music as my profession, obviously, but I'm here to talk to you a little bit about how even if you don't pursue it as a job, it can still impact your life. Um, so I'm a vocalist. I'm a singer. I play really bad piano too, which I think Mrs. Jack can attest to. And I have spent the last few years singing in different community choirs. And so I have a couple of videos for you guys to watch because I figured that would be more fun than you guys trying to listen to me sing right now. Um, so one of the reasons I decided to do music was in high school, I really thought I wanted to be a music teacher. And that was what I went to college for. I took vocal music lessons starting my junior year in high school. I got into singing when I was as young as I can remember. And if Mrs. Jack has ever told the story about how the first time we sang a song together in, I think, middle school choir concert, I accidentally sang the words to her solo before she did. So that was me, if you've ever heard that story. But um, I decided my freshman year of college, I wanted to change schools, and I went up to Appalachian State University from Wingate University. And at Appalachian State, I continued to pursue music until my junior year. And that's when I decided that I had a lot more fun doing music as a hobby than I did as doing it as a profession. So I thought I would show you some of the examples of some of the singing that I did when I was in college and as an adult, and all the different places that I've gotten to go with that. But first, I wanted to show you. So this is one of the places I've gotten to go because of music was Chicago. This is actually more than 8 years ago. So this is a picture of someone sharing a time hop. So this was probably 12 or 13 years ago. And you can find your teacher in there if you look hard enough. And then I'll show you this one too. She might cut this one out so you'll never see it. But I thought I'd show you a couple videos of the different things that I had done. So this is just a video from university singers at Appalachian State University doing a little snippet of Cloudburst. So obviously that's some more traditional music that you would hear. But while I was in University Singers, I discovered a cappella groups on campus. And that is actually where I really, really fell in love with music for a second time. So this is a snippet of a solo that I performed at a big fundraiser that we did down in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Something in your head, and now someone is gonna pay. If you can't get what you want, well, it's all because of me. Now dance, just dance, and we never had a chance. Now we're in jail, and we're feeling only you. Now you lead the way, show the light of day. So that was my a cappella group called Lost in Sound. I joined them my junior year of college and just fell in love with music all over again. I'd really felt that I didn't want to do music. I didn't want to be a music teacher anymore. But through this group, not only did I meet some of my very best friends, including the maid of honor in my wedding, but I also got to do a lot of different type of music. And this is when I'm in the background in the scarf. Oh, I love this song. You get the choice to sit it out or dance.
So good. So that is one of my very best friends, Ashley, singing. Again, that's with Lost in Sound. And funny enough, so all those people, we still Zoom together now, especially now that we're all kind of locked down in our houses. We actually talk on video chat once every other week. This was my senior song. So everyone in our a cappella group got to pick a song to do for their senior year. And this is the one that I chose. And the girl there in the blue shoes in the front, that's actually my very best friend, Paige, and she is the maid of honor in my wedding.
And I'll be wearing white when I come into your
So that was a really meaningful song for me. My mother passed away when I was a senior in high school, and the entire choir actually showed up and sang at her memorial, even though they were headed down to Disney World to sing there that same night. So that was really important to me, and that song really kind of reflects that moment of time in my life. And then I got to go and share it, and we sang it at Relay for Life, we sang it at multiple different fundraisers. And then this was a fun one. So this actually isn't with my a cappella group, but I got my master's degree online in curriculum and instruction and special education. And I was chosen to sing the national anthem. And that was the most people I'd ever sung in front of. There were almost 3,000 people physically there, and then another 10,000 people that were live streaming it. But it was a really special moment because my dad was there and he's the one taking this video. And the next day, he actually walked across the same stage and got his bachelor's degree. And so this was a really special moment for us, but this was also the biggest crowd I'd ever sung in front of.
For the land of the free and the home of the
So that was an opportunity to fly out to New Hampshire and to sing and to have my family be there, that I never would have had had this not been something that I continued to pursue in my adult life. And then the last little bit we have here is I joined a community choir called Bellevue Chamber Chorus. They're an auditioned choir. And 2 summers ago, we went all over the south of France and we sung. We participated in this big festival where we had hosts. We got to meet the mayor of some of the cities we were in. And most importantly, we got to sing in these beautiful locations with just the world's most amazing acoustics. And so I'll share that part here too. These are just a few of my favorite pieces. So we had a big choir of about 25 of us, and then we had a small select choir of 7 of us that would sing to give everyone else a break because it was really hot. And so this are a few of our little select groups.
So I would choose to be with you. That's if the choice were mine to make. But you can make decisions too. And you can have this heart to break.
So this was in France, and it was in Cornice, which that church, I mean, you can just see how beautiful it was, and you can hear the acoustics and how incredible they were. This one was in Montredan, and this is Shenandoah, which I'm sure you guys have sung.
Since last I see
And then the last one I pulled was my personal favorite to sing in some of these places, De Reflets Ubi Caritas. And this one was one of the smaller churches we sung in, but it had these beautiful ornate carvings that they used for the church choir for hundreds of years when they would sit. And so you can see some of those behind us while we're singing here. Oh, stopped at the wrong part. Music teachers are going to be mad at me. So, anyways, that is my experience with music. So, being someone who is a teacher but isn't doing music professionally, I would say that if you're thinking about doing music professionally, it is an amazing gift that you can give to the world. And if you're not thinking about doing it professionally, or you think you might be, it's always worth joining these other groups and continuing to sing. And even if you decide that music isn't the path that your professional life wants to go, um, a lot of opportunities open up with music, not only meeting all of these people and all of these really close friends, but getting to travel and go different places and sing with different groups. It's been an amazing part of my life, and I don't think that I would be here today without that because music is also a big part of my self care and how I make sure that I'm taking care of myself and doing things that make me happy. So thank you for having me. Hopefully that was a decent video for you guys. And I hope you guys are all doing well, doing some distance learning. We're doing it here in Washington State too. So hopefully that was good. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.